Mike, got it fixed. I'm up. Um, this segment of Getting It Together is it's called Read With Me. And I'm reading The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, the author of The Secret. The reason I'm reading this is to develop and learn about gratitude practices, because gratitude practices I've learned by experience now and heard before that gratitude practices really help reduce the amount of negative thoughts and negative energy that you feel in your life. So I want to share what I'm learning through the book and share my journey as I start implementing gratitude practices in my life. I've seen a big difference. And before I get too deep into this, let me go ahead and start with some gratitude and say thank you, Rashid, Wonder Dial from Grayskull. He hit me off with some cash to help me get the restream back up to date. Canceled this morning on me. I'm in a special place in the journey right now. Like I know I'm close to getting funded properly. Very close to it. But I'm in that funny space where I'm just dry as a bone financially for a minute. So I need a little help. So if you want to help, I could use your help. Go to houseoffluidreflections.com, and on there you can hit the About Us link, and from the About Us you'll see ways you can support. You can see different places where you can go to donate. You can donate through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Cash App is preferred right now. PayPal is second preferred. You can also donate through different various forms of crypto. You can donate Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Elrond, aka Multiverse X, or Cardano. And you can buy NFTs. I just actually minted my first Cardano NFT this morning. It's called a CNFT. I minted a tray bag this morning of photos. That's really me stepping outside of my comfort zone, to be honest. I've never felt comfortable calling myself a photographer, but I've got some really dope shots that tell stories and that tell part of my story. And if you want to check out something about those, if you want to learn about those, you can go to thisainthiphop.life. That's the website for my book. I put a link on there to where those NFTs are. I'm going to update dragonspitchfork.com with those as well, and we'll update the House of Fluid Reflections website with those as well too. But for right now, go to thisainthiphop.life, and you can click the link to go view that collection of 3 photos, a tray bag this morning. I'll be adding more and more as time goes on, but I like to do things in multiples of 3. I also have my Pitchfork Pieces NFT collection available on OpenSea.com. Or I'm sorry, OpenSea.io, not OpenSea.com. On OpenSea.io, you can also go to Piece1, PIECE1.dragonspitchfork.com, and that'll redirect you to where the collection is. That is my collection for content creators. And I'm actually going to be stopping and cutting off the ones that are on OpenSea. I'm going to be doing what's called burning them, which should theoretically, not financial advice, but should theoretically raise the value of the ones that have been distributed. So if you want to catch one before I burn those and cut them off of OpenSeas, now's the time to do it.
I'm going to take Pitchfork pieces to the Cardano blockchain because that's the social impact blockchain. And I'm finding a lot of good, solid people there. And I'm finding community, a real sense of community there. So I'm definitely going to take one Pitchfork piece there, considering taking another one to Elrond, aka Multiverse X, because I've been told that they need some of this culture on that blockchain. And, you know, my thing is about bringing soul to the metaverse. So we're going to probably take one piece there. And I'm not sure when I'm going to take the rest of these Tai Chi arithmetic ones. The Tai Chi arithmetic ones that are up at piece1.dragonspitchfork.com. Those are really special and sentimental to me. All of these are actually special and sentimental to me. But those, I really want to find a good blockchain for them. So the Ethereum versions of them will be gone at some point. Maybe I'll take them to Polygon. I don't think so, though. I really don't think so. I don't think Polygon is an easy one. I'm looking at Avalanche. I'm looking at Campfire. I'm considering Tezos. I need to put my Tezos address on here, too. That's another way you can donate to me. I'll put that on the website as well. I forgot I had a Tezos wallet. But yeah, man. Donate. houseofluidreflections.com/ways-u-can/support, or go to the About Us, hover above the About Us button, and go down to ways you can support. I'll get a faster, easier link to you eventually. But let's get into the gratitude for the day so I can get burning, man. And speaking of today is definitely an important day for donations because I need to make sure my internet service is on. It was supposed to be cut off yesterday, but I need to be able to stream tonight. We're going live tonight. Grayskull is going live. We're going to be talking a little bit about our Grade Skull initiative. That's our initiative for kids' wellness. But also we're going to be talking about a problem, a real miseducation problem in the community. It's right down the street, honestly. Not literally down the street, but it's in Virginia. I found, Yanni sent me a video last week from someone who's running for office by the name of Makia Little. And she made an announcement and talked about something horrific that she found in a book that was being that her child was given in school, and that has content her child is being educated on, tested on even. And that is, the content said that for Black Americans, there's no known history beyond their time here in America as slaves, and that if there is no, whatever history there is that's known about us, that we were likely slaves or servants in that time. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to bring some people together. We got some educators on the crew. I've got another educator or former educator, Enoch Cass, who's going to jump on with us. And we may have some other people who don't really feel good about what this is, and who aren't just going to sit here and just let it just happen. Like we can't just. I've talked to a lot of people who are very apathetic about it, or just I feel like kind of giving up on it. Like, oh yeah, well just each one teach one, or we just got to teach each other. Yeah, we got to do that, but that doesn't mean we accept that. So I think we need to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about it, see what we can do, and this is a perfect time for it because Grayskull just dropped 2 singles last week, 2 really dope singles. We dropped one, Baggage Claim, that features One to Dial. Thank you again for the donation. So we dropped one single, Baggage Claim, last Tuesday, but we also dropped another single, Descendants, featuring Damon Dushan and Tobias Black of the Black Mavericks. That's One to Dial's partner. That both songs are crazy. One is like really, really to the core hip hop, and the other one is hip hop, but it's contemporary. It's got a contemporary sound, and the message is definitely something that's kid friendly, and it is right on point. Descendants is right on point for what's going on right now, what we're going to be talking about tonight, and it's right on point for Black History Month. It's actually the Black History Month anthem. I haven't heard anything else that's messing with it for Black History Month. This is it. But let's get busy, man. We're going to get into day 22 of Magic Practice 22 for The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, author of The Secret. Once again, appreciate you guys rocking with me. I am getting myself queued up. Let's get busy. Let's go. Day 22, before your very eyes. This world, after all our service, all our science and science is still a miracle, wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whosoever will think of it. Thomas Carlyle, 1795 to 1881, writer and historian. 7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was a long list. At that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could, as though I had received it. With my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in mind, and I would say the magic words, "thank you," for it multiple times a day, and feel as if it had come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off my list. And when I had new desires, I would add them to my list. One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora, near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling faces, and happiness that was palpable surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me the reason why they were so happy. They were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the airplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list. And the reason I was on that plane was before my very eyes. Gratitude. I shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring joy and happiness for life that you've never felt before and that is truly priceless. From the time I began using gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list that was 4 years ago. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. I had 2 months before I would be forced to shut it down and would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet on my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my family's lives, to be 100% healthy again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of material things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work. Now, this list sounds like my list. The very first desire that I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes at the start of the day. Take your top 10 desire list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list. And for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can, as if you have it now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for each one as you can, as though you've received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry a desire list with you in your purse or wallet from this day forward. And whenever you have time, open it up, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your very eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross a desire off your list, you'll be in tears of joy. Because what seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude. All right, so today's magic practice, number 22, is called Before Your Very Eyes. You've got 5 of them. And again, you know the first and the last are, let's start with the first, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of every blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, at the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list. And for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can. 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. All right, that's it, man. That's number 22. I'm going to hurry up and get the book back to Yanni. Again, I got to say thank you, Sheed, for helping me get to the point where I could go ahead and stream today. I really appreciate the donation. Anybody else, if you can donate, absolutely. houseoffluidreflections.com. Go to the About section and hit the button, the link that says ways you can support. We take Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. There's crypto options there. You can buy one of my NFTs. We also have services. You can buy our photography and videography services. You can go to my website. You can get things like creative wellness coaching, logo design, cover art for your projects. Willing to work for the money too. But now's the time. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Have a good day. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Love, love, love. Peace. What up, D? Peace, brother. Peace to you, brother. Hope you have a good day, man. Peace. Rags. Peace, peace, peace. Phineas. Peace, peace, peace. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope to see y'all soon, man. Take care. Peace.